Hello, hello. It's me, your boy. Back at it again. Ooh. Excuse me. Very sleepy today. As the title says, we're doing some Minecraft today. Yeah, it's Minecraft Thursday, I guess. Let's just get into it, you know? No better time like the present. Oh yeah, that's right. This is what I was working on. I completely forgot. So, okay, there we go. Everything is as it should be. I had a mini epiphany the other day while I was just sort of hanging around and doing sand placing and everything. Like, I thought about it for more than like 6 seconds, and I was like, so the center section of this should be a building of some kind, and that building needs a platform, and that platform needs stairs. So I was working on that. So maybe I can work more on that today. Yeah, that's where my brain was at. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I've gotten those lines all the way out there. Yeah, I've been cranking away at this. That's what I've been doing. Yep. Load of smooth sandstone stuff. They have it out to a certain point, maybe? That seems like the best possible option, honestly. Also, you're gonna notice me fumble controls a little bit today. It's just, I have played so much Peak. Like, too much Peak, probably. So I'm a little off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That should be a decent staircase for now. Let's just start filling this out a little bit more. I'll have to make more smooth sandstone. That's not how I wanted it. Perfect amount, somehow. Alright, cool. Shifting around in the seat. Actually, you know what I should do? More self-promotion than I normally do. Because I really would like some people to come say hello. pinged me. Oh. Completely separate server matter. It didn't even hyperlink. I did it wrong. View my channel. Oh, now I can hear myself because I have my own stream open. Gross. Anyway. So we've popped that there. Eh. That's slightly more outreach than I've done. We're just gonna leave it there. I want to build. We're gonna build. These stairs. Slabs. Stairs. Slabs. Whoop. Oh, it finished it off perfectly. Okay. There we go. No, that's not right. No, I can't get up. I'm gonna have to do the stairs first and then the slabs, because otherwise it's just gonna be a pain. That one has to be forward. And then, there we go. Nailing it, guys. Promise. There? Yes. I will point out, to do this specific thing, my fingers are in a uniquely weird place. Currently, my ring finger is tapping S, my middle finger is tapping D, and my pointer finger is hitting F to place. That is the normal Simon Says setup. Anything on the right-hand side is infinitely harder for me to do. Unless I manage a perfect lineup. stairs. This will not be enough to finish this section. Which, oof, I should have favored the stairs over the slabs, but hey, you live and you learn. Should be okay, you know? It's not like I'm gonna spontaneously combust because of stairs. Yeah, we're just a handful short. Now we can just fill in this section. I think I have notes on this part that I wrote down in one of my notebooks. Because I was thinking of what makes, like, a city hall building proper. That was mostly on the mind, you know? Because this sort of center section, I had a lot of brainstorming that I did between the last time I streamed this world and now, basically. Lots of things to think about, especially in terms of, like, what I actually want things to look like, because it's all been fairly abstract in my own brain, I will say. Just sort of guesstimates of a city, and I figured to actually keep myself invested in it, I have to be mixing, basically, the work and the play of it. You know, the phrase, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Simon not want to work on the world anymore. That's the slabs. We're missing like 16 stairs? It's not bad at all. Maybe needs another torch or two under here. Just because I don't want to have to deal with hostile mob spawning. Especially not when it terrifies me. Sandstone. Commandeering these 3 stacks here. We're just gonna cook these real quick. So we do have an infinite supply of lava, believe it or not. Just put that there. Basically, the more mining we do, the more iron we get. The more iron we get, the more buckets we have. The more buckets we have, the more lava we collect. The more things we can smelt. Which is making me realize that I do probably need to make a little setup under here that includes a mini super smelter. Of some sort. I've got a storage cube already. Stairs. 16 stairs. There we go. Perfect. I always love it when you can finish a stack perfectly. It's like, it's the best, dude. what else is there to do? I suppose I can read a little bit from the, whatchamacallit, the notes I did. Like, how does the actual city work? I have a page of that, and then I have a page of general notes and ideas. And this is all kind of stuff that I'm planning on talking about in the upcoming website that I'm planning on making. Hi Susie. Good job getting first. The website that I'm planning on making is going to be centered around my sort of streaming exploits, of course, but also will contain extra information on the lore of the hardcore world itself. Because there's a lot of it that's sort of just stuck in my head that I haven't really put anywhere other than somewhat in this notebook that I have. Specifically the things for the City Hall building that I have in this notebook are, you should write the lore like fanfic. There's some of it that does currently read like fanfic in my brain. So it's entirely possible. The City Hall building is half government building, half shrine. Implies that this city does not have a separation of church and state, which is an interesting thing to put in, I think. Maybe not the best for its citizens, but it's interesting. The platform is... Oh. I love it when I have internet issues right when I'm getting into lore. That's so great. Are we back? Are we normal? I'm refreshing and everything. We back? I think we're back? We're back. Okay, thank you. Oh. You know that random thing of the internet cutting out? No, it's been a continual issue. I'm not entirely sure what actually happens, but the internet just cuts out randomly. But the octagonal platform, what I'm currently sort of working on around here, I planned. I'm using the Ethernet. It just cuts. I don't know why. This has been happening for a couple months now. It only happens, like, within the first, like, half hour of me playing. Or the first half hour of me being on the PC. Which makes me think I need to have a larger warm-up period. Just to make sure it doesn't crash or anything. Anyway. Might be a PC thing, that's what I'm thinking. I also need to dust this poor thing. Kilroy has gone a little bit without a dusting, and he needs a dusting. My room is a dusty environment. Anyway, lore. City of St. Ruth lore. More comments about the build palette, focusing sort of on sandstone, cobblestone. That is cobble and then comma stone. Birch and prismarine for important buildings. But the rest of the stuff before that is just sort of general stuff. In the sort of center of it, and then as things expand outward, they get more and more complex with more different, like, wood types and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. More of it'll come to me later. Hello, sir. hit the wrong button twice when trying to slay. Did not successfully hit the slay button. That's still the TikTok meme or whatever. Okay. Let's check the goal book. $20 stream watch streak. Dang, Susie. 20 streams, woo! Oh, I've disconnected again. That's not great. Oh, I've fully, like, lost internet connection. Okay, we're back. It should be back now. Come on. Back. Yes. Okay, cool. Just minding my business, trying to look at my goals. Doesn't want to let me. Oh, it's disconnected again. Alright, are we back? Reconnection successful. Okay. And now it's timed out again. Come on. Okay. It reconnected. Jeez. That sucked. That sucked. Awful. Alright. Focus up. Brain no work, can't give advice. It's okay. I don't think there's anything that could help right now, honestly. There was something I was gonna do, wasn't it? I was gonna work on the toolbox. Maybe something on Kilroy needs an update. It may be a good idea for me to check, like, all the wireless and Ethernet drivers and stuff. Maybe I should make more tools today. More backups. This axe only has Fortune 2 on it. That bothers me. Where's my book box? It's all mending. It does have the stuff that I need. Yeah, let's go back to spawn. We'll work on things from there. I think I just want to make a lot of tools today. Hello. What are you doing here? Are you lost, dude? Hi. Hello. Alright. Llama by the portal. I guess. Alright. There we go. Let's see my... Need some leather so I can make some hooks. And then my automated sugarcane farm. It's gonna do the thing in a second. Just wait for the collection system to go and it'll do the thing. Oh, hello. That's not right. Oh, it's 12:30. I love my friends. One of them managed to accidentally call me trying to get directions. Yeah, that works out. Okay. What's this? Oh, building. Okay. I technically haven't finished this build yet, but I will eventually. I have more projects in mind. Hello, my fair villagers. Okay. How many? So I need like 11 tools? Means I need 11 mending. I have 7. 7-11? Worth it. Paper. Books. Oh, that's right. I also just have efficiency 5, because why not? And that's why, because I have fortune 2 just there. This. Give me 2 of your finest copies of mending. And actually give me 2 more. Don't think I need the cherry blossom leaf in there. Shears can go in the toolbox. Have some leaves here, I guess. And why is there wool here anymore? Oh, it's nighttime. Whoopsies. think this is also the wrong place for iron. Put the iron in the redstone box. No, the redstone box goes there. Good try, though. Alright, I may have to spend a good amount of cash money on efficiency 5 books here. Which makes me want to check my valuables chest over here. Okay. Always make more emeralds. That is a thing. So that's... I need 3 more. Which means I need to go get paper from over here. You in here. Sunshine! Hi! I will say, getting your call and then text immediately after that, I have my phone sort of silenced and then flipped over, so I did not see your message. And when I saw it, I'm just like, oh, buddy. It's all good. We're cool. My sister was literally in the car and both reacted like, what? It happens. Okay. That back in the offhand so we can trade these. Only need like 3 more. That should get me 2. Then whatever paper I have left should have me enough for 3. Hello? Now if you're live, you're more than welcome to streaming now on my server. Let the masses know. Thank you! I appreciate it. Exactly 3 more efficiency 5 books, which is precisely what I needed. Okay. Oh, I'm so sleepy. So sleepy today. So very eepy. Alright. So we have all of these books. Have all of these slots. Still don't know why. But the white wolf here. Fine. Sure. Alright, we're taking these to the end. Well, hold on. How much lapis do I have? Okay, I have so much lapis. That's great. So I might as well... Oh, thank you. I see that you added the streaming now. Thanks. Okay. So I'm gonna need more rockets. So we're gonna recharge all of our tools and make 11 new ones, because having not enough tools has been nagging in the back of my head. You know? So the things that we're rolling for when we're rolling enchantments on all of these things is we are specifically going to be rolling for Fortune and Unbreaking 3. Or Silk Touch and Unbreaking 3. Because we can apply efficiency and mending just fine. I think what I might start by doing is combining all the efficiency 5 and mending books all into one. Welcome to my ugliest sin but incredibly functional Enderman farm. Oh, that's right. We still have the clogging problem. Yeah, this is still an issue. Efficiency 5 has to come first. The Enderman noises be the voices in my head right now. Turn down the Enderman noises. They don't need to be that loud. Quieter voices, yes. I should be able to do all of these. No, efficiency 5 has to come first. Oh, that's why I had the iron, because anvils. Okay. So I was doing something kind of smart. Maybe I do need to fix the overflow problem. I think I know how I could fix it. Okay, where's my redstone box? This is gonna be a bit precarious because we're right at the bottom of the world. Do you mind? Thanks. Let's see if we can first... There we go. Yes, okay. So that operates correctly. And then... just testing. Okay, so if I do, an observer clock here, it should work as intended. Alright. Not quite. And then maybe... lever. Or something. Stone readily available? The answer's no, not really. I'll fall into the void. Yes. Lever. And that turns it off. Easy peasy. I think this may also over accumulating. So let's turn you off for now. Let's see. Throw all you out. I still have my redstone box, don't I? It's just over here. Get another dropper. So realistically, I have like 9 stacks of pearls already. If I put like some quick glass blocks over the top of this, that should stop them from escaping, and they'll just go straight down into the void. Plus that gets rid of the whole hazard. There we go. So that should help with the ender pearl problem. Means we don't have to throw out hundreds of ender pearls on our own. It'll just kind of happen. And that's great. Away with you. Yay, trash can. Far less ender pearls than before. That's a decent amount of XP. Hi, Ducky! Cave noises. Great. Let me fill this back up. How you doing, Ducky? Alright, now it's time to make the actual tools. Oh, forget that I have Light Matica on sometimes. Okay, Cat can chill for a little bit. So let's make 5 shovels. Six axes. Alright, they can all fit in there so I can juggle them. That's great. And put these back in here. Let's start with shovels. Okay. So we're just gonna rip a bunch of shovel enchantments. Both kids fell asleep less than 10 minutes with no fussing. Either gonna be the best nap or a terrible one. Oof. Alright. So we got an unbreaking 3, but nothing else. Okay. Out of all of them, you're a keeper. So you've got an unbreaking 3 and soak touch. The rest of these are getting disenchanted to be re-enchanted. And turn the garbage machine back on. The truth of the matter is, enchanting really is just RNG. So you just gotta keep going if things seem dire. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've been sleeping on my right side weirdly, I think. I've got this weird persistent sort of shoulder and neck ache. I don't know where it came from, but it just happens now. Away with you. Alright. There is a workable fortune one. Not quite. Not quite. A workable fortune one. Go away. Alright, so we've got 2 out of 3 fortune ones. We've already got 1 silk touch, so we just need 1 more silk touch and 1 more fortune. On the shovels, at least. There's the other fortune. Now this needs to be Silk Touch. That's fortune. They're escaping! They're escaping! No, they're not. That's another fortune. I need Silk Touch. Just need another Silk Touch. The real answer is the ones that quote-unquote escape are ones that don't get damaged enough by the sword and teleport out, I think. And that's how they end up over there. Two more rips of it. Come on, Silk Touch. That's fortune again. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's all the shovels done. Now I just need to do the same thing, but with the axes. Means more XP. Hope y'all like the sound of Enderman dying. Actually, you know what? That's kind of annoying. We can turn off hostile creatures for now. Just have to remember to turn it back on once, we're outside of the Enderman farm. Rip some axe enchantments. That's fortune, no unbreaking. That's just straight up unbreaking. That's viable. That's not. That's not. Alright, so we got one off the rip. One fortune axe. No. Did not mean to drop that. That could have been bad. So many Endermen. Thank you, cave noise. Truly helpful. I get it. It needs to fill up a little bit more before it can... So what are we doing today? We are making an extended set of tools. And after that, probably working some more on the City Hall? I think. Excuse me. Very chill sort of vibes for today. Come here. Just you. Alright. More axe rips. Nothing. 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 Enchanting for axes just suck. I think enchanting for axes may just suck. Which is unfortunate. Because the shovels went so well. No. 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 Yes, that's fine. Enderman farm time. Realistically, we can only do one more fortune axe. For the rest of these have to be silk touch. Which I think the game's RNG is just does not like me doing. There's a silk touch. There's nothing. Nothing. There's another silk touch. Okay, one more silk and one more fortune. And then we just do a quick combiner. Top up all of our tools. And we should be good. When you have the right resources, this kind of stuff is easy. No, not quite. Also not quite. Not quite again. Also not quite. Also need to grab more lapis now. Away with you. Be gone. Here's something to consider, chat. Pancakes or waffles? That's today's debate. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes or waffles, and why, specifically? Feel like you already know my answer? Well, I know you're gonna say pancakes, but why pancakes? Fluffier. Okay. Just silk touch. Fortune 2. Oh. There we go. So now we just need a silk touch axe. A pancake has never poked me in the soft palate. You just haven't had a pancake made that poorly before. Dang it. Now talking about pancakes as well and waffles has made me crave them. Eggo waffles did a number on me as a kid. Ducky says, generally pancakes. They're easier to cook and faster as well. Unless... ... Let's hear the hypothetical. Unless it's pecan waffle from Waffle House with butter and syrup. Feed your inner hedonist. You know what? Based. Ducky, we've never been to Waffle House. Speak for yourself, I've been there before. Pretty sure I've gone. Yeah. I feel betrayed. That's fortune. We already have all the fortune axes we need. Give me Silk Touch. I don't exactly remember when. Pretty sure it was on like a YPC trip, actually. Because we had Waffle House catering. And we ate it in Waffle House. Because when we were down in... We were in Tennessee, yeah. We had Waffle House catering. It was pretty good. Of course, it meant that we didn't get anything specialized. It was just big tubs of, like... They had tubs of the... scrambled eggs and stuff. Tennessee, yeah, when I was, like, 16. It was the summer trip that was DR, Tennessee, yeah. I need to go to Waffle House? Or just in general? There we go. Next fall when we go to Georgia, we will go to Waffle House. Alright. That's everything. Alright. I need to rename this one first. You gotta stick with the naming convention. Alright, let's get the other two silks. Silk back up 2. And silk back up 3. There's all 3 fortune backups. Now we just have the axes. There goes the anvil. Gotta make more. Put that in the redstone box, didn't I? Gimme anvil. Here's all of the Silk Touch backups. Now we just have the fortune ones. Almost done, folks. I know this has been quite a detour, but this is just setting me up for success later. And fortune backup 3. Look at that. Isn't that so clean? So perfect. Now I just need 18 netherite ingots and 18 templates. Then I'll have everything. The world is mine. Last box goes there. Tools box goes here. Bada bing, bada boom. Maybe just a little bit more XP in my XP bank before I go. Just to get the number up a little bit. Once this clears, then we'll go. Perfect. Pop. Do a quick sleep. There we go. Alright. We have a full set of tools now. So I've checked off that issue internally. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, not what I wanted. Isn't it only one of these that is just bottles? It's just the first one. There we go. Got a dip. See you later. Yeah. Thanks for hanging while you did. I appreciate it. These bees still produce. We checked on the sheep the last time we were here. What's going on in the food box? Got it, past self, thanks. Okay. Let's see. Prospective Castle is still Prospective Castle. Oh, that's right. I built a little dam thing. I'll have to go back and look at what I was talking about with this, because I can't exactly remember. Iron farm's still working. That's good. Okay. Let's go back to St. Ruth. Still got more work to do over there. Llama's still here. Just hanging out. No big deal. Have I hollowed out the inside of both temples? I wonder. Pretty sure this one I've hollowed. I mean, at least partially I have. It's also just a bunch of random Enderman sand blocks everywhere. Of course. Let's go check Temple 2. The answer for this one is I don't think so. Because the entrance is all the way around here. Oh. Done more than I thought. Yeah, I've got chests in here and everything. Eepies. Maybe today is a little bit of a mining day too. I love just how fast the tool goes in your hand when you're working at full haste. Efficiency 5. It's just frantic motions. Frantic digging. Which I think is precisely the energy of Minecraft. A lot of people say Minecraft is a very cozy game, and I will say, sometimes it is. Sometimes, though, it is frantic. Let's create another sectioning thing here. And dividing this off. Cut everything off here. There we go. This section needed evening. This was also part of what I wanted to do. Little bit of a stretch. Whew. There we Hello. There we go. Marvelous. Hello, cute slimes. You're so cutesy. Look at him. Hello. Hello, slimes. Okay. Enough slime time. Back to work. Quick little sleep. A sip of my can of Coke. Oh, Susie, you know what I should have done? Should have asked you to buy grapes and Cosmic Crisp while you were at the grocery store earlier. Because then we could have traded off when I met you up earlier. Met up with you earlier, I mean. Now I am green grapeless and sad. I know I technically could still go out today, but under the consideration that I just don't want to, I don't think I will. So I'm already going out this evening. It's just how it is sometimes, chat. I don't know if that's a signifier of me being, like, agoraphobic or something. But, Like, if I don't have to go out of the house, I just don't want to. Less agoraphobia, more just being a homebody. Okay. Hmm. Look. I'll need more smoothing out later. Put stuff away first, then maybe get back to it. Lava. Pull out. All this sandstone. Sandstone. There we go. There's that. Everything looks funky, always. Yeah, that's right. I reorganized this chest because it was bothering me the other day. Because I was trying to do some fishing and it just wasn't going. Oh, it's raining. It's fishing time. Do a little bit of fishing and then I think I may wrap from there. Just because I'm getting kind of sleepy. I think I need to move on to some other things. They're a bit more high intensity brain-wise, I guess. In terms of stuff coming up with the website, I'm very excited about it in a sort of detached way. I don't know how else to describe it. It's that I have a lot that I want to do with it. I have some idea of what I want it to look like. But I'm not 1,000% sure, you know? Like, I was never ground floor in terms of, like, indie web stuff. I was on the internet when it was starting to corporatize, you know? When it was starting to unify under Google and all of those sort of big names. So I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but I watched a really cool video the other day about the indie web and how it's still out there. It's just not necessarily reachable by traditional means, I guess. But because it's not monetized and corporatized, it's not on the priority for the search engines to be pushing you towards. The search engines will happily push you towards sites that are going to rely entirely on an algorithm that will feed you more and more content to get you to stay on there for as long as possible. But indie web's not like that. Not really. From what I understand. Gotta do some looking at NeoCities websites and stuff like that. Sites hosted by NeoCities anyway. So that's one of the sort of free providers. With the website, I've got a lot to do, and I know it's going to be a lot to do, but it's an exciting lot of things to do. Same sort of stuff as this whole St. Ruth project. It's going to be a lot. And it's going to be overwhelming, but it's also stuff that I want to do. I'm sort of just passionate about, you know? Like, even if nobody's looking, I want to be able to sort of speak about my passions. Maybe eventually some people will look, you know? Alright. I think I'll give it about 5 more minutes and then I'll wrap up for the day and send y'all on to somebody, hopefully. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it. We're gonna call it here. The sleepiness is just too powerful. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Let's see. Is there anybody around? Currently following. Not really. We just end it here. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for chilling and all that. And I have actually managed to implement a schedule for once, so next time I'll see you guys will be same time at noon Eastern Standard on Saturday. And after that, noon standard on Monday. And hopefully the peak map is nicer on Saturday or Monday, so I can actually do some Ascent 6 runs, because I've been wanting to really badly, but I have not been able to, and it's been driving me a little crazy. Like, I was gonna do that today, but today's map is a routes map, and we've discussed this, I hate routes. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and yeah, that's about it. Bye! Bye 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 bye! Bye 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 bye!